All right, good evening, good people. Welcome to the District of Brown School Board meeting. I call this meeting to order at 6:09 p.m. Verification of public notice, meeting has been publicly noticed. Verification of a quorum, we have 4 of our 7 board members in attendance, so we do have a quorum. Approval of the agenda. Would someone like to make a motion to approve the agenda as presented?
I will make that motion.
Thank you very much, Ms. Robinson. Motion has been made. Do we have a second?
Second.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Wells. Motion made and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing seen none, all in favor will raise hand and/or aye. Any opposed? Hearing seen none, motion carries unanimously 4-0. And the reading of our mission and vision statement. Our vision is to provide a rigorous education that empowers our students to confidently navigate in our ever-changing world. And our mission is through the lens of excellence, equity, and engagement. We are dedicated to empowering every student with the essential skills to build a foundation for lifelong learning. All right, let's go on to our next item, managing finances, facilities, and operations. Our business report, Mr. Paul.
Good evening, board. There's 2 items for you today. We have our district audit date set. They're gonna start and send us over preliminary audit work at the end of this month. Otherwise, they will be in the field the week of August 10th. And if they are not able to wrap up virtually, they will be back August 24th. And then contracts for teachers and notice of assignments are now all out. Currently, I have an updated number of 70 signed teacher contracts and 33 notice of assignments have been signed.
All right, so 77,
70?
70,
Yep,
have been signed.
and 33 notices of assignment.
How many do we have total?
For teachers, 137, so 70 is just over half. And those were posted 5/28 after our 26th meeting. It took me about a day and a half to get those contract numbers updated and posted. And for notice of assignments, we have 85. 33 returns so far, and those were posted 6/3. That's all I have.
All right, anybody have any questions in relationship to that? So we have, how many teachers?
137.
Okay, so 137. Okay, so we've got 33 with notice of assignments that are out?
Yep.
Okay. Bless you. All right, anyone have any other questions for Mr. Paul? All right, nice, short and sweet. All right, let's go on to our next item, approval of new hires, Ms. Jackson.
Good evening, board. Tonight I'll be presenting 2 new hires for the 26-27 school year. First up, I have Courtney Toso for the elementary school, 3rd grade teacher. She'll be an LTE teacher for 1 year. Starting on August 24th of 2026, she will be temporarily replacing Amanda Gowitz, which Amanda Gowitz is going to be out on a 1-year leave of absence. And Ms. Toso comes with this is her first year teaching. Second up, we have Mr. Sean Kane. He will be working with the district. He is the new director of facilities and grounds. His start date will be June 29th of 2026. He will be replacing Matt Russ. Mr. Kane comes to us with 25 years of experience. And that includes 2 hires.
All right, these have to be separate because they're 2 different things. So would someone like to make a motion for the hiring of Courtney Toso?
I'd like to make a motion to approve the hiring of Courtney Toso as an elementary school 3rd grade teacher effective August 24th, 2026 for the 26-27 school year.
All right, thank you very much, Ms. Wells. A motion has been made. Do we have a second?
I'll second.
Thank you, Ms. Hallmark. Motion made and seconded. Discussion. My question is why she started August 24th rather than when teachers come back? Right.
Yes, that is the first day.
It is the 24th is the first day that they're coming back? Okay, all right. All right, any other discussion? You can see that all in favor, raise hand and/or aye. Any opposed? You can see that motion carries unanimously. So welcome Courtney to the team. All right. So now the next one is for Sean Kane as Director of Facilities.
I will motion to approve the employment agreement for Sean Kane as the Director of Facilities and Grounds effective June 29th, 2026 for the 26-28 school years.
All right, thank you very much, Ms. Welch. Motion is made. Do I have a second?
Second.
All right, thank you, Ms. Hallmark. Discussion. I guess like my question is, his is gonna start on the 29th. But doesn't our fiscal thing start July 1?
I think that's
kind of, I can answer that. His contract does start July 1. He is coming down on a few days early on the 29th so that he can get his onboarding and he can, his onboarding for him will probably take a little bit longer and just get acclimated to the systems. And he's also going to be meeting with his team. So his first day actually working in the field is going to be July 1st, but a couple of days before, he's just trying to get his onboarding and all of his vector trainings and things like that get entered in the system and get his keys and all of the things so that he can get settled in as a new hire.
All right, so that's with pay, correct?
Yes, that is with pay per diem.
So would this actually, and I'm just asking this because how everything works. July 1st is our beginning of our new year or whatever. If you got somebody starting before then or whatever, would that be two separate
Yes,
things?
that will be an assignment and then he'll go into his contract.
All right, so the assignment will be
Just for a couple.
the 29th, 30th, 31st. He starts on the 1st.
Yes, contract officially starts on the 1st of July.
it
Okay,
would be for 2 days. 29th and the 30th.
okay. Board members, any other questions?
Just trying to get my bearings, what days of the week those are.
Tuesday,
And then the first is Wednesday?
Wednesday.
Okay. Any other questions, relationship to this? Hearing seen none, all in favor will raise hand and or aye. Any opposed? Hearing seen none, motion carries 4-0 for Sean Kane as the new director of facilities and ground, and we welcome Sean on board. All right, let's go on to our next item, which would be resignations. Ms. Jackson.
All right, for resignations, present to you tonight. Special resignations.
June,
For service.
Is it June?
Too.
the June or July? Right, she said.
I'm sorry, June 11th.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
Yep, no problem.
All right, next up, we have Gabrielle D. Felice from the elementary school, position as a reading interventionist. Resignation was submitted on June 1st of 2026. Reasons for the resignation, personal. Last day of employment is June 11th of 2026. Years of service in the district will be 3. Next, we have Dr. Alana Harris, serving at the elementary school as an instructional coach. Resignation was submitted on June 1st of 2026. The reason for the resignation is a new opportunity. Last day of employment is going to be June 11th of 2026 with 1 year of service. Next, we have Marison Owens Kelly, serving at the elementary school as a special education teacher. Resignation was submitted on June 7th of 2026. The reason for the resignation is unknown, and the last day is going to be June 11th of 2026, and with 2 years of service. That concludes the resignations for tonight.
All right, thank you very much, Ms. Jackson. All right, would someone like to make a motion?
Yes, I would like to to approve the resignation of Catherine Ulrich as an elementary school library media specialist and Gabrielle D. Felice as an elementary school reading interventionist and Dr. Alana Harris as an elementary school instructional coach and Marison Owens Kelly as an elementary school special education teacher effective June 11th, 2026.
All right, thank you very much, Ms. Hallmeyer. Motion has been made. Do we have a second?
That's okay.
All right, thank you, Ms. Robinson. Motion made and seconded. Any discussion? Outside of, man, we wish them well in their future endeavors. And we say, once a falcon, always a falcon. All right, so that being said, all in favor, raise hand and or aye. Any opposed? Can't see the motion carries unanimously 4-0. All right, let's go on to our next thing, our open enrollment update.
Good evening.
Good evening. That's 3.
I'm not gonna say anything.
Oh, you just did. That's it.
Tonight, because we are finalizing a lot of our open enrollment seats. And today I'm asking for, let's say more words, 13 additional open enrollment seats for the 26-27 school year to accommodate currently enrolled students that are on tuition waivers.
All right, so now we're gonna go from 100 to 113.
So these students are currently in seats. They were residents. They moved during the school year. We tell them to complete the waiver, apply for open enrollment, because during the lottery, they are the first group of lottery kids. And so our numbers will remain the same because in addition to this, one of the factors we use to terminate open enrollment seat is attendance. So any habitual truants, their enrollment gets terminated. So we're terminating 15 students through open enrollment due to their attendance, but we will be keeping 13.
So will they just give us a total of 98 instead of 100 here?
It'll be the same.
Okay. Somehow the math don't seem right to me.
It will be the same because we have people moving out also during the summertime.
Okay.
Those families are also eligible for waivers for the
Right.
next year.
Okay,
For example, I had 3 families that said, we're moving over the summer. Our students are in high school. We don't want them to change. One is a senior. And so I said, well, that form is not out yet. On July 1, we will email it to you so that you can continue with us. So they will be still considered ours. So it's actually just a wash for
okay,
us right now.
okay. You know, I thought the difference was because you said initially there were gonna be 15 that were going out, and then you had 13 coming in, so that left 2. That's why I came up with 98, right? Because I know we had 100 open enrollment seats that were used. Okay, all right.
Any other questions?
If that would matter.
That's that new math.
So new math.
That's they carried the 2. All right. All right, anyone have any questions?
So would they just be for the next year or until they graduate?
Yes, once you're in open enrollment, it is until you graduate unless you are a truant and we terminate your enrollment during any time. These particular students are 4th, 5th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th grade.
So which one is the one where if a student, I thought if a student moved after the school year was out or during the school year, they get to stay for 1 year. Then after that, then we don't, then they're just kind of in limbo, like, we're not responsible. So is that, am I looking at something totally different?
There's 2 different forms. There is a form. So for example, the summer moves can stay 1 year. So 26, 27. If you move after February 1st, that's a new form and you can remain until the end of the year. You don't apply for open enrollment, you're gone.
Okay, all right.
So it depends on your move.
All right, because that's why I was wondering, because I didn't know about the one. And if you moved either during the school year or in the summer, you can only stay for 1 year. We're responsible for 1 year, and then after that, then, wherever you move to, they would be responsible. Okay,
Unless you apply for open enrollment because they love us so much and they want to stay here.
perfect. All right. All right. Let me say, anybody have any other questions about this open enrollment update? This is not something that we got to make a motion on tonight. No?
We're just retaining the children and putting them on the right form. That's the
You know what?
easiest way.
We need a motion.
Yeah, because I'm sitting there thinking, because she said they gave a presentation, I thought that we would, it's not on here, but I would think that we would have to make a motion to approve. All right, would someone like to make a motion to approve the open enrollment additions?
Sure, I'll make a motion to approve the 13 open enrollment slots.
Spots. They were perfect.
26, 27.
With tuition waiver.
27
Tuition waiver to open enrollment.
Yes.
For the tuition waiver to open enrollment for the 26, 27.
Open enrollment. All right.
Wait a minute now. How they tuition waiver, they moved outside of.
Yes.
That they were-
I'm gonna take your question.
Okay, yeah.
Wait, let's start.
Let's finish the
But we
motion.
gotta finish the motion first. So the motion has been made. Let's do a second. Anybody second?
I'll second.
All right, questions. All right, now we go.
So When you move from the district, they fill out a waiver. If they call us and they give us the address, it's outside of the
Yeah.
district, you can fill this out, you get a waiver for the remaining of the school year.
Okay.
We tell them the only way you can return to Brown Deer, because now you're outside of the district, when open enrollment opens,
Mhm.
please apply. So they apply. Sometimes they don't apply. They apply. The waivers are the first lottery wave.
Mhm.
They get time pick. So they go to the top of the list.
Mhm.
Then we do siblings, but we don't have a policy where we will automatically accept siblings. But then we do all the other kids that have applied for those grades.
Any other questions? All right, all in favor, raise hand and or aye. Any opposed? Hearing seen none, motion carries unanimously 4-0. Thank you very much. All right, let's go on to our next item. Approval of the category 2 E-rate equipment purchase. Okay,
Hi,
Starter?
good evening. We are at that time of in our budget cycle where we have been allocated our next allotment of federal funds for our next 5 years here. And last year was the first year, but we are receiving $325,000 and some change, which is an increase from the last time that we received funds in 2020. So we are looking to, based on our equipment purchase plan, to purchase some hardware. So those would include some battery backups for some of our server closets, as well as some units that are in the field house. We are looking to renew our wireless access point licenses, which is kind of important. We're not going to swap those out, but we're going to renew the licenses there, and then we're going to get 5 additional ones, to give us a little bit of flexibility, then a little bit more than we have. What does this mean financially in terms of Brown Deer? Because of our E-rate reimbursement rate, we are funded at 80% reimbursement, so we only need to cover 20% of the $89,000, which is $17,000 and some change. So we have the funds to cover those that amount in our budget, so I'm seeking some approval so that we can use the order.
All right, so for us, it's just the 17,000 that we're responsible for?
$17,247.95.
All right. That's fine. All right, would someone like to make a motion?
Make a motion to approve CAT 2 purchases for the 26-27 school year for the discounted category 2 E-rate amount of $17,247.95.
All right, thank you very much, Ms. Robinson. Motion made. Do we have a second?
Second.
All right, thank you, Ms. Welch. Motion made and second. Any further discussion? Ms. Turner, are you sure this is gonna be everything that we're gonna need?
So we have, I think for this round, yes. So we, this bidding started back in November. So we went out for RFPs and we got the bids and the quotes and everything like that. So we have 7 days. We joke that I'm the mistress of math in my house. So I am, 325,000 minus 17. That's what we have left. But we use that to look at servers and things like that. But we are doing a network assessment. We had our trusted advisor come in. So as we go through, we will spend down these funds, but we have the next 4 years to do so. The bigger issue is that we have to come up with the 20%. And so what we have serendipitously done in the past is co-term these purchases with a referendum. So we're able to get more bang for our buck. But there's certain restrictions. It's meant for networking infrastructure. So we're talking switches, UPSs, things that keep your network up and running. It doesn't do storage or backup. And at this point in time, it doesn't do anything in terms of cybersecurity. So, but who knows, the laws may change. So, but at this point, in terms of E-rate category 2, this is it.
So we're good.
Yep.
All
So
right.
how many proposals were received?
There were 6, so I can show you that that grid matrix, but I have to present that to USAC, so the federal government, all of those bids that took place and the rubrics and so on. So, and then this was, and this one was the winning bid. Some of them didn't bid on all of them, some of them bid on just some pieces. Some we've never heard of before, some were in California. So I'm not gonna contract with a, California partner to do work in Wisconsin. That's very bad juju, but yeah. So, but yeah, so we did receive all of, so we received 6 bids, for separated amount UPSs and then the wireless access.
Okay, yeah, it would be good to see
You wanna see?
what the,
Sure, I can send you my matrix, absolutely.
All right, any other questions?
And
That's
the
it,
quotes too, would you like to see the quotes too, or no, or?
just send it, just send it all. Yeah. Sounds good. All right, any other questions? Hearing none, all in favor will raise hand and or aye. Any opposed? Hearing none, motion carries unanimously 4-0. All right, Carver, just make sure that you get us that info.
Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am. Appreciate you. All right, let's go on to our next item. Our next item is approval of the 26-27 SWSA membership agreement.
Good evening, board. This evening, the administration seeks your approval to renew the annual membership with Southeastern Wisconsin Schools Alliance, or SWSA. The school district of Brown Deer is one of 28 participating school districts, and the cost of the renewal for this membership be $3,700 for the 26-27 school year.
All right. All right, would someone like to make a motion to approve the SWSA?
A motion to approve the SWSA annual agreement in the amount of $3,700 for the 26-27 school year.
Thank you very much, Ms. Welch. Motion has been made. Do we have a second?
Second.
Thank you, Ms. Hallmark. Motion made and second. Any discussion? You see none, all in favor will raise hand and or aye. Any opposed? You see none, motion carries unanimously 4-0. All right, let's go on to our next item, approval of the WASB annual dues.
The administration seeks your approval to renew the annual membership with the Wisconsin Association of School Board, or WASB. WASB assists with board training, leadership development, webinars, election materials, as well as serves services that address current and emerging local needs. The cost of this membership is $6,985 for the 26-27 school year.
All right, thank you very much, Dr. Cotton. All right, would someone like to make a motion to approve our WASB?
Yes, I would like to make a motion to approve the WASB membership subscription agreement in the amount of $6,985 for the 2026-27 school year.
Thank you very much, Ms. Hallmark. Motion has been made. Do we have a second? All right, thank you, Ms. Welch. Motion made and second. Any other further discussion? You see none, all in favor will raise hand and or aye. Any opposed? You see none, motion carries unanimously 4-0. All right, let's go on to our next item is Foster Academic Accountability Summer School Update.
Good evening, board. I will provide a brief summer school update for the 25-26 school year. Our enrollment period is now closed. Currently, we have 190 students who are taking advantage of summer school. 134 of those students are enrolled at the elementary school. 56 of those students are from the middle school. We are still waiting for the final count for high school as they're in their exam period. Once their final exams and grades have been calculated, we'll have those numbers. We will provide breakfast and lunch for students, and Ms. Morgan has communicated to the community that will be available. She will also be using the sandwich boards so that the community will be aware that breakfast and lunch will be available. As far as leadership for the elementary school, Morgan Conyers will be leading summer school. Rebecca Kirschman will be leading summer school for the middle school. And for high school, Mr. Damian Woods will be leading
And that is what I have tonight. Do you have any questions?
Will the summer or the meal portion be on social media as well?
We can put it on social media.
Because are we still open site?
Yes.
All right, so we're still open site, so yeah, we need to put that needs to be out there as well too. Breakfast and for lunch?
Yes. Ms. Branstad. I can share it. It's not a problem.
Any other questions? All right. Thank you very much for the update. So we'll know final numbers for the high school. And are we, so it's closed right now, so we got 190 students that are ready for summer school or whatever, and then whatever we find out for the credit recovery for the high school.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay, all right.
Remember, high schoolers take their last exams too.
Yeah. All right. Any other questions in relation to the update? Thank you very much, Dr. Glass.
You're welcome.
All right, here to see that. All right, with that being said, would someone like to make a motion to adjourn? Make a motion to adjourn. A motion has been made at 6:35. Do we have a second?
Second.
All right, thank you, Ms. Hallmark. Motion made a second. All right, all in favor, raise hand and/or aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? And seeing none, motion carries unanimously. Thank you, everyone. I call this meeting adjourned at 6:35 p.m. Everybody enjoy the remainder of your evening. It's beautiful outside, so get out, get some sun in and stuff before they start talking about this rain and pooping away. All right, good night, everyone.